And welcome to another episode of the 1% Podcast, hosted by the Shooty Boys. It's your one, your only, the most gracious. It's me, your host, Sensei K, or you can call me Kane. And I'm back with another great episode. And I got two funny guys that I met off the street one day. One I know for a long time, I really respect, and then another, I met, after I went to another school. But hey, we all Leos, we all in this bitch, and I'm so glad they can join me, and they've been asking me forever. I feel like they've been asking me forever to join, and we finally made it happen. So I'd like to welcome our special guests, CJ and Lucky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
And
Hey,
guys,
gonna lie, look, follow me on Twitter at FameisChris. FameisChris. You feel me? Follow me on Twitter. On X. On X. You feel me? Gotta put my tag out there. That's Jay, boy. I don't got Instagram. My shit got clapped. So you feel me? Fuck all that.
yeah,
You gotta follow me on Instagram as I'm Lucky Love _. Lucky Love. Lucky Love.
Right. And I'm gonna make sure their tags and handles is underneath, and I'm gonna make sure it pop up somewhere in the video and stuff like that. But guys, it's late at night. How you guys feeling? It's Friday night. You guys got any plans? What's going on?
Yeah, actually, I'm finna go out with my cousin, and we finna go out to eat after this after this podcast. So you feel me? Hang out with the fam, friends, and shit like that. Ain't nothing too much. What about y'all?
Go home and play the game, bro.
Man, that boy sounds stressed. That boy sound like work week kicked his ass. Talking about he gonna go home and just play the game. Oh man.
I took today off and yesterday. I've been playing the game all day. I'm hooked. Locked in.
You locked in.
What you playing?
Yeah, what game you playing?
Apex and NCAA.
So
For sure type shit. I think we're just at the age where where we need time to ourselves and relax. We just play the game. We be at that age. We're getting older, guys. I met CJ when he was like 22, 21. I met Lucky when he was 23, maybe
22, 23, one of them.
Yeah, one of them. You know what I mean?
You said, well, I'm about 24 now. Yeah, about what? Boy, ain't y'all about 29? Y'all knocking on 30, ain't it?
Okay, how old you?
Hey man, you know what I mean. They say the real fun starts at 30. So I'm excited. I don't shame against it, brother.
For sure. How far away you is from it?
Probably like 2 years, 3 years.
Really around the corner.
That's a few more months, goddamn it.
Hey,
what about you, Quinn?
Hey man,
I'm about 3 type shit. I'm really photo.
So guys, a lot been going on this week, and then just gonna run through do some current events, because the main topic of this episode, that I believe I had the title as it's a man's world. So we're gonna kind of really kind of get in, what a man is, what is defined as a man, how society looks at man, how a woman looks at man, what is expected out of us as men, especially being strong Black African American male men. We got the stigma that we're just aggressive, we're rough, and if we got dreads, we're hoodlums, aka Lucky. But anyways, Hey, you know what I mean? That's what society's saying, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get to the ramifications and all of that. But we all know the first thing that, to me, what defines the character of a man is the good old sports. Sports is the homage of that teach character, teach every emotion on the wheel. You can that's your first love. That's when you cry. That's when you just learn a lot of things in life, especially transferable skills and stuff like that. And first things first. What have sports done for you guys?
Well, with me being on South Side Chicago, man, I ain't gonna lie. Sports, specifically baseball, was an escape from all the bad shit that I had to face growing up. So me playing baseball, me doing stuff in the summer, being active was a way of me, not only gaining relationships with people and different coaches and different players that I play with, but just like learning the game and so I could teach it to the next generation. You feel me? That's the whole thing right now. So yeah, sports is definitely big when it comes to life. Um, I have a real niche for it. I actually work with sports now, so yeah, man. Yeah, sports is definitely top priority when it comes to extracurricular activities.
I just want to piggyback off what CJ said. With him being athletic and stuff like that. Is there a chance we could get him to run a 60 for the fans?
Hey man,
And
listen.
is there a chance we could get him to run a little quick 60? Just a little quick one.
Hey man, hey man, my boy a little athletic. You know what I mean? He got some little agility to him, just a little bit.
That's what
For
I'm
sure,
saying, bro. So let's just show the world the tape. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey man,
But
hey look, we could do that one day. For sure.
exactly, bro.
So I'm playing any sport too, basketball. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. If you see me playing football now, you see, hey, stop playing with me now. Hey, so yeah.
And it's a good thing you say
Water
basketball.
boy.
And they say you're a water boy. So look, it's a good thing you said basketball because I can kind of transition to the NBA. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I can say we all love to enjoy to talk about. And even though we all play baseball together, and we're kind of nearing into the end of the regular season. I think it's like 6 games left, 7 games left before the playoffs starts. And first of all, how do you guys feel about the playoffs coming? Because I know the Bulls, they already are an automatic. They already in for the play-in, and Dallas is fighting for that last spot. So, how do you guys feel about your team this season, and and also making it to the postseason?
Well, shit. I stopped watching the Mavericks about 2 months ago. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna lie. Season over. But just like my boy Shannon Sharp say, OKC, UFC, KFC, Lakers in 5.
Lakers and five.
Yeah. So unfortunately, man, the Bulls is not good. But when we speak on the Lakers, we just gamed y'all ass since y'all ass home. Just to throw that out there. But man,
Yeah.
we gotta rebuild. We gotta rebuild. I mean, the play-in spot cool, but I mean, what does it matter? We fucking play Boston the first round. I mean, so that don't really matter. I mean, hopefully we could get Cleveland. We catching them on their bad side, so we can play them and hopefully. I mean, we got a better shot of beating them. We just got a better shot of beating them than the fucking Celtics. So.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from because the Celtics is just front five crazy. Their bench crazy. So
That's been number one all year.
Yeah, I mean we've been going crazy, but then again, I always suspected that it's Boston. Boston, they never really play fully together, healthy. It's always one piece or two pieces out, and and like the only way you can beat Boston is Boston beat themselves. But hopefully we can see this year. And CJ, I mean, are you not excited about your rookie Marcellus Bullis? I mean, he actually had a really good rookie season.
Yeah, I think he got he could be a star in this league. Honestly, watched him a few games, and he got some finesse to him. That's how like a lot of man, they got a way to know how to score the ball. So he's nice, but we need some more pieces, a lot more pieces to be able to even compete. I mean, we competing now, but just for the playing spot, and playing spot is like, come on, man, that's not. It's only one team happy at the end of the season, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I know I said I stopped watching the Mavericks a couple months ago, but we do got this young rookie, man, from He came up from G League. They call him Kyrie 2.0. That's all I'm saying. Go watch the tape. Forgot Buddy's name, but go watch the tape.
This man is a Mavs fan today. Lakers fan tomorrow. Like he don't even know who
I am
he
a
like.
LeBron fan for L. It don't matter. LeBron winning
Which is,
bring the ring every year. I don't care. LeBron winning this year at 40. Giving him and his son a ring. Next year they might if he chooses to play 2 more years to wait for Bryce, maybe he might lose. He might lose next year and get that 6 with both his kids. That's historic. That's legendary.
sounds fixed to me. Listen, listen though. I ain't gonna lie. I got the Warriors going further than the Lakers. We can make a bet, whatever.
Nuts.
Ooh, so you got the Warriors making it to the Western Conference Finals?
I don't know, but I got them going further than
But
the
the
Lakers.
Lakers going to the Western Conference Finals. That's what we saying.
See, you know the Lakers' problem is y'all trying to face these young niggas, right? Y'all trying to go against Houston, or like y'all trying to go against
Build the confidence.
Them young niggas, they ain't.
Yeah, we just lost. They just lost to goddamn Houston, Denver, and lost to Golden State last night. But it's all right because can't nobody beat them in 7. That's all I'm saying. We gonna give everybody that one win. That's cool. We don't want to be like that. We want your fans to have some excitement during the playoffs.
Right.
You don't want to face. You don't want to face dude at Denver though.
Thumping their ass. They 3-1 against the Nuggets this year. Thumping their ass. Be for real.
I mean, the Nuggets do have their number in prior years because I think this year when they won in Denver was like the first time in like 3 years they won in Denver.
They won 3 times now. They beat Denver 3 times this year and only lost once, and that was last week. And that's when nobody played for real.
Y'all got swept 2 years back to back. That's all I'm gonna say.
And now
Denver got swept first round.
It's a good thing you guys kind of talking about that man Joker, and so now because I want to kind of get into like for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, etc. Who do you guys have in those categories?
Well, I'm gonna start off from like the Rookie of the Year.
Bronny James.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, bro.
You don't even supposed to be in the league, but look, that's a whole other conversation. Let's see. But and then, I think Bronny he can work his way to be a pro. I mean, he's not the worst player. I mean, it's players like Rudy Gobert out there getting $200 million.
Come on, man. Rudy is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, man. Put some respect on him, man.
That shit is fraudulent. That's fraudulent, bro. That he arguably gonna be the worst he might get in the Hall of Fame just because he have those 3 MVPs. I mean, 3 Defensive Player of the Year. But with a rookie, I honestly, I don't know. Maybe old dude from Washington.
No, hell no. You have not been watching then. Alex Starr is booty butt cheeks.
Bro, Washington is booty butt cheeks. Period.
That's cool. Whatever. But Alex Starr, come on, bro. He played 20 minutes, almost 30 minutes. 0 points. He is 7'3".
Oh, wait. You got Zach Edey.
Yeah. I mean, Zach Edey's having a good year.
I'll take him over Alex Starr.
I mean, we could say this year rookies was it was a weak rookie class, so you know what I mean. But
let me get the top 3, man. Who's in the top 3?
You know what I mean. But let's go with MVP though. All right, because we can clearly say for MVP it's only a two-man race: Shea or Joker. So who y'all got?
Come on, bro. Give Brown a chance, but he still got a week.
What you mean, bro?
Brown finna be MVP too. 40 years old.
Shut up, bro. Joker. I hate to say it, bro, but Joker finna be a full-time MVP.
I got Shea. He got snubbed last year. I got Shea this time. They're gonna do it just because he got snubbed. His numbers is still crazy.
Shea should have won last year, but Joker numbers is crazy. He just had a 60-point triple-double.
If his numbers is crazy, if he should have won last year, then he should win this year because his numbers is better this year than last year.
I'm gonna tell you why he shouldn't have win. I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why he can't win this year because Joker numbers is better this year than it was last year, and he
And
won last year.
I've seen people say it's really supposed to go off like if you be an MVP, that means your team really supposed to be winning. And for OKC to be number one with the youngest crew for 2 years in a row, you gotta give him one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if my heart says give Shea the MVP, but my like stats wise, my mental is saying give it to Joker. I mean,
Jokic averaging 30 points, 12 boards, and 10 assists. All right, that's smooth.
that's smooth.
Shea as a point guard is averaging 35, 5 rebounds and 7 assists. As a point guard, bro. That's come on, that's tough. 35 averaging.
Yeah, that is tough. I mean, the only knock on Joker is like he probably.
I thought he averaged like 31, 32. 35 is crazy.
34.8. Just look it up on me.
Yeah, Joker probably missed a handful more games than Shea, so that's probably like the only knock people go like with Shea over Joker, but Joker is still, like you said, CJ, a 60-point. Was it double, triple-double? That's
triple-double.
Yeah, that's crazy. Come on, man. That's crazy for unathletic, European man, Serbian.
Bro. Also, a week ago, Jokic only had 12 points one game. I can't give you that. I can't give you that for that, bro.
That's one game, bro.
I can't give you that. Shea would never give you 12. That's all I'm saying.
Like I think Shea's the only Shea has scored 20 points in every game he played. I seen some shit like that. I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Shea would never give you 12 and be happy. Like
now, like it do kind of like bring up to me as I would want to ask you guys like who's underrated or overrated. Like who's an underrated player this year that you feel like deserves some love, and who's an overrated player that does not need that people need to stop bringing up.
Bro, underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might say I'm glazing, but I gotta go Bronny James. I mean, let's got it. When he's in the game, he doesn't play as bad as everybody makes it seem like. They expect Bronny to be like LeBron at 18. No, bro, no.
So you think he's underrated?
Bro, show me another 6'1" point guard that got 20 points on the Bucks.
I mean,
wait, everybody playing.
I mean, granted, he did play the Bucks when
he went crazy.
Garbage.
Look,
averaging almost 30 in the fucking G League. I understand it's still the G League, but these men been there almost 10 years. This is his first time.
Imagine if you was a player in the G League and you've been trying to get to the league. Everybody got hoop dreams. Everybody want to be pro, right? Everybody want to make it to the final 15-man roster. And you got to get put to the bench. You got to lose your minutes because this kid he has to have mandatory minutes. And it's not even about the working hard to play or
he did work hard though. Everyone's denying my boy's hard work. That's the problem. Man came from heart surgery. Man almost died on the table.
I get that. Now, here's the reality of things. In reality, if his name is not James, he get pushed to the back of the line.
He was the back of the line, number 55. He was the back of the line.
He should never even got drafted. He should have just stayed in college for 1 year, bro.
He did it better than Dalton Connect, first round pick.
Crazy as hell. Hey, Dalton Connect only passing the ball. You crazy as hell.
Exactly. Dalton Connect averaging 8 points. What is he talking about? He played a full game, 8 points.
I mean, that's still good as a rookie though.
That's on a good day, 8 points. I literally blame him on my parlay. Give me 4 points.
I'm not. I mean, you gotta think. You gotta think about it. Like he's on a good team and he know his role. I mean, averaging 8 points or knowing his role on the Lakers squad as a rookie. I mean, that's pretty decent.
He's playing like 18 minutes though.
He got a 30 ball this year too. I think the 25, something like that.
Yeah, one game he went crazy. Man ain't shot like that ever since. Yeah, you think he got on the trade block for nothing?
Bronny had 17 points, but his team was lost by 45. Like, come on, bro.
Giannis is still in the game. He scored on Giannis. Let's be for real.
Look. Here's the reality of things.
I know most NBA professional players has been in there for 7 years not scoring on Giannis. Not making Giannis go that way when he going that way. Bronny did that. Let's go watch the film. Come on, man. Bro.
That's not. But see, he glazed it for real. The most underrated player in the NBA is for sure Kobe White. I gotta go with Kobe
You know
White.
what? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, CJ. I was
Kobe
about to
White, bro.
say Kobe White's he's having a good year, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say he's underrated this year. And you know how I feel about Kobe White.
You never like the Kobe White, but Kobe White is bro. He can get you a bucket, bro. Like he not a starter probably, and on a good team, he's not a starter. He's like that. He's like that player to come in, get them fast points, But bro, Kobe White is nice, bro.
Yeah, I mean he averaging 26 and three this year.
Bro, he got Eastern player. He got the Eastern player of the month. Come on, now.
Taking Darius Garland.
Okay, he's an all-star, sure.
Granted. You know what I mean? So
easy.
Low-key Christian Braun from the Nuggets. Low-key Christian Braun from the Nuggets.
Hell no.
White boy.
White boy. But
this dude from the Warriors, I really don't even want to try to say his name. Pedenzo, I don't know,
bro. Persinski, something like that.
Yeah, that's some shit like that. Yeah. He's low-key tough too.
He's an old dude who's a clay spot? Man, hell no.
Y'all nuts. He's low-key tough. I just watched that game last night with the Lakers. Bro, he had 22 first half.
I mean, but everybody plays good against the Lakers. If you haven't noticed, for some reason.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's people that they ain't played for like 15 games. They come back for Lakers, but who I think is overrated for sure is Rudy Gobert. Not even gonna lie. He should not ever be mentioned in anything good when it comes to basketball.
Who I got overrated is Karl Anthony Towns.
Hell no.
Yes, indeed. He's not top 5. People gotta realize
he's not a top 5 center.
He playing a 4 in New York, or you playing the 5 in New York?
He playing 4. He playing the 5, yeah, because he playing the 5 because they got like center issues.
And then Robinson been hurt the whole season.
Yeah. I mean, but some of his stats. I mean, he averaging what is this? I'm looking at this right. Yeah, was that minutes? He's averaging 24 3 with 8 24 3 8 and 4.
23 8 and 4.
24 8 and 4. My bad. You know what I mean? So
let's move whatever. I mean, Bam Adebayo doing the same shit, man.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Honestly though, I don't think Bam. I think the Heat problem they had was they should have found them a real center. Because I really think Bam, he's truly a 4. Like his playing style is like a 4. So I feel like when Jimmy Butler was there and shit like that, if Bam would have played the 4 and they would have got a center, they could have been, better than what they was, like shit.
I think I got to change my overrated to Paul George. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean,
I forgot all about that nigga.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that for injuries because I was gonna go Zion. I was gonna say Zion was overrated this year.
Y'all finna leave? Y'all some lame.
Man, I'm asleep. I could do Zion.
Yeah, because Zion can just he can just never stay healthy. You know what I mean? He never play be on the court for like 60 games. So,
another overrated Alex Carr, 7'3" and booty butt cheeks.
Bro, I mean he's a rookie, bro. I mean, come on, man. You got to adjust, bro. Come on, you got to let the man, get used to the league. He can't come in like Kevin Durant or something like that, just lighting it up. You know what I mean? Come on.
But when it come to Brownie, he just sucked. He shouldn't be there. This is the number 1 overall draft pick. Come on, bro.
Hey, nigga, Brownie can't even dunk.
Yes, he can. Definitely can.
He have not made an NBA dunk yet.
Yes, he actually has. In a Lakers jersey.
No, he made it.
Tell you, bro. Watch some tape, bro. Watch some film, bro.
And look, I got one final question before we move on to off of basketball. And I could say this year has been a huge year, especially for women's sports. You know what I mean, especially for the WNBA. You know, and um, do you guys feel like finally these women are finally getting the flowers they deserve for competing in sports, especially in the WNBA?
Honestly, I think Angel Reese deserved more. You feel me? She deserved better. Face of the league, the reason WNBA getting attention. I feel like WNBA is doing pretty good. They're doing better than they did 5 years ago. I give them that.
No, yeah, definitely. Because I think 5 years ago, I think the league hasn't really been out for that long. But Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark really like shed some light on it. Even though I feel like Angel Reese she been showing her ass too much lately. You know what I mean? Like she need to get in the gym. You know what I mean? Come on, she need to work on that post move because that shit looking weak. You know what I mean? She ain't faking nobody out with that weak ass. You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, she fine as
So
hell
what
though.
you're saying is she's not as good as advertised. What you think?
What I'm saying is, I put her on a higher pedestal, and I expect greatness. She letting that white girl. You know what I mean? Shoot her out the gym. You know what I mean? Caitlin Clark. That hey, she can. You feel me? She can hoop.
Do you feel like you could beat
Um,
Angel Reese?
Me? Probably not. I mean, she
What you
is a professional athlete.
Hey, look, you feel like you beat Angel Reese?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Hey, man. Honest opinions, man. Y'all niggas don't
honest
know.
opinions, bro. Come
Hey,
on, bro.
look.
I asked you.
Huh?
Is that honest opinions, like Kane said? Come on, bro. I asked you. You beat Angel Reese in game 1v1?
No, I just asked you first.
Come on, man. Y'all
Kane,
answer, man. Come on, man.
Kane. Thank you, bro. Tell him, bro. Who asked first?
Bro,
Me.
we ain't finna do this, bro. One of y'all answer, bro. Come on.
Come
Well,
on,
listen.
twin.
First off, he asked the question. I mean, answer the question he asked. First off, I'm sorry, I got to walk. I gotta walk my kinfolk out. But look, how I feel about women's basketball, I think it is more exciting than ever. I think it's a high ceiling to where it's becoming more popular. I do think they should get paid more, a little bit more. I don't think they should get paid too much more, like nowhere
You
near
don't
as
think they
much
should
as
get paid like NBA players?
no shot. No, I don't. But I think they should definitely be. I think they should definitely make like north of like without a question 150,000 a year. That's
Not
what I
even a
think.
mil? Not even 500,000?
That's what you got endorsements for. So a lot of the teams, like a lot of the organizations, how they get paid is off really endorsements. So that's where the money gonna come in at. Angel Reese, she played with the Sky, so she played with my team that I root for. I do want her to get better. I do agree with Kane that I feel like she's too much in the public eye, and she needs to focus on her craft more. I think people was kind of rough on her, man. But I don't think she's like far off. I mean, you gotta think about it. Like she averaged a double last year. She put up good numbers before she got injured. So I think she needs to work on her low post moves, definitely, and her layups. I seen in one of the games she had a fast break and she passed the motherfucker behind her. Like I ain't like that. So like it kind of leads me to something else, like with the podcast. And I talked to Kane about this before. Like I don't like athletes with podcasts. I just don't. I just think it takes away from the craft. Um, especially like younger athletes, right? So the athletes that were hear me out. Like if your best years are in front of you, I don't as an owner or as a general man, I wouldn't want my franchise player with a podcast. For example, right? Somebody like Jalen Brunson, like somebody like that that's young, that still has uprise, that still has not reached that still that has reached like their peak. He's probably good, but he probably could be much better as he get older, type shit. I don't like that. You feel me? Like I wouldn't. I don't want that. Because you think about his peers like Anthony Edwards or Luca. They don't got podcasts. And you're not better than them. So you're not better than Tatum. And if you want to hop on a podcast, that's cool, like as a guest. But I don't like that you checking in every, like versus like somebody like Draymond Green, who his best years is definitely behind him, type thing. So I don't really mind somebody like him. Plus, he got stuff to talk about. I mean, he got 15 plus years in the league, defensive player of the year, 4-time NBA champion. So like that's cool. Even like Paul George, because like I say, his best years is behind him. So yeah, like when it comes to podcasts, if your best years is not in front of you, like if your best years are in front of you, then I don't like podcasts. I ain't gonna lie. Just straight up.
Let's go back a little bit. You say you're a Chicago Sky fan?
Yes, bro.
You know what draft pick y'all got this year?
No shot.
No shot. How come? I thought you was a fan.
I mean, I don't.
You know what pick the Bears got though, right?
The 9th or the 10th, the 9th, I believe.
We got the 9th.
Yeah. But I definitely look. Like
he's a bad fan. So he's just a bad fan. Is what I'm getting at.
Are you?
My Dallas Wings got the #1 overall pick this year.
Yeah, cause y'all suck and everybody you know.
That's fine. It's called rebuilding, bro.
Look, here's the thing. Like I'm a Sky fan, but I'm not a diehard fan of the Sky. I'm a diehard Bears fan. I'm a diehard Cubs fan, and since D Rose,
Damn.
So look, it seemed like you was trying to insinuate that maybe CJ don't care about women's sports. Is that what you trying to say, or?
I mean, one day behind closed doors, TJ honestly told me, and this is like he told me he'd be 100% honest. He wasn't laughing nothing like that. He did tell me that he believes that all women's sports should be abolished. He said every sport should be abolished. I said that is crazy.
You have to prove
he talking about no women basketball, no softball, no women track, no women soccer. He said nothing. No woman should play a sport against what CJ told me. I was just trying to get him to come out and actually say what he told me before. But I was blind and shit.
That's 100%. Listen, this man.
I got another question too, CJ. Dang, you didn't even answer my last question.
Let me finish. Let me prove my.
Are you beating Angel Reese?
Huh?
Are you beating Angel Reese?
We're lucky with a claim like that. I think you need to answer that question first.
Yeah, let me answer. Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know about the one-on-one. You feel me? I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know.
So you believe you have a chance against a professional player? Okay, I got you. What was the question?
But ain't you the same person that said that you could beat like the last? You say you could beat every bench player on the WNBA roster.
On the bench?
No. You said every player on the bench on the WNBA roster you could beat them.
I was saying every player on the bench. You said right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Facts.
Crazy.
Facts.
All right. So in that scenario, game to 10. Game to 10 and game to 10. What will be the final score?
10-4.
That's disrespectful. They practice. They hoop for 11. They hoop for 11, and you gonna tell me you finna roll out of bed? You finna roll from your cubicle, nigga?
I'm be practicing before they show up.
Huh?
I'm gonna be shooting. I still go shoot now. I still go hoop now. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna get a little extra field work in before we go to the game. Yeah. But I'm definitely shoot a 3. You can. I will let you. You're missing 7 out of 10.
What if she's a shooter?
Only taking card. And we talk about NBA. We go to college. We talk about Paige Buckers. All right, she might. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
you definitely said you don't respect no like you could be any college athlete. You definitely said that.
No, not Paige Buchers, whatever her name is. She's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, her, Juju, they tough. I ain't gonna lie.
So those only 2 in college that will beat you in a one-on-one.
I'm sure there's a couple more like Fly J, because there's a couple girls out there that's really hooping like niggas. I ain't gonna lie. They really hooping like niggas out there. They to the leg, behind the back. I seen this one girl in South Carolina the other day do a layup. She going down the lane. She go around her back and then like do a little float or whatever. Girls really ain't supposed to do that. I ain't gonna lie.
No, yeah.
They're supposed to hit that run in, drop bounce, set your feet, look at the box, and throw it in there. That's what they're supposed to do. They not for land shit.
Hey man. So it just seems like you guys are very passionate about women's sports, even though if money on the wood and it's good that it's you in 1-on-1 versus a woman in a pickup game. Seem like you guys are not losing, or
money on the table.
You're not
Patrick
making it. You pack.
Money on the table. I'm Patrick Beverly. I need that.
You sound Patrick Beverly. You gonna hack?
So I check that ball up. Me. So I check it up on you.
Amen. You know, we're gonna have to find a WNBA hooper or college hooper to test this theory out. You know, I will pay money to see that.
YouTube hooper, toilet hooper, lucky and
So let me go ahead and transition to, you know, some of the main topics that this episode is going to talk about. Definitely, you know, being a man, you know what I mean? And the first question that I can ask you guys, you know, because I did kind of get into how sports kind of defined us as men and what skills it taught us. I guess growing up, you know, what were some things you guys was taught about what it means to be a man?
You gotta be strong, man. Roll with the punches. Think before you speak or act. You feel me? You gotta calm, because you know our impulse. You feel me? We gonna get loud or something first. You feel me? Heart start racing, but you gotta count to 10. You feel me? Take a couple deep breaths. You feel me? Talking to yourself before you say it out loud. Which usually what men say, we don't really mean it how we say it. The way we say it in our head, like we thinking of something else. Why they trying to say that we saying something else? So you feel me? You just gotta take your time, stay calm, collective, be a leader, be strong, and be respectful.
Okay, lucky. I ain't gonna lie. I never heard him talk like that. But I ain't gonna lie. Working for you, boy. Therapy working. Hey, look. But look, ain't gonna lie. You know, my father always told me, do what you need to do so you can do what you want to do. So always, you know, as a man, you got priorities, you got assignments that you have to complete. Do those assignments as a provider, you know, as the king, you know, as Leos, we lion-hearted. So think and live like a king, so you could, you know, live righteous. You feel me? That's all.
No, definitely. You guys both giving some good insight, because I definitely feel like, you know, at a young age, you know, we're taught to sometimes hide our emotions or show our emotions. Then when we get older, when we're put in different situations with certain partners or certain friendships and stuff like that, we get put in like tough situations where we don't know how to properly communicate, you know, just kind of how, like you said, like sometimes you can say something, but you really don't mean it, or, you know, because we're really more so about, you know, your actions, you know, actions speak louder than the words. And, you know, that can kind of be tough, you know, especially when you get to a certain age where, you know, in your 20s and your late 20s or going to your 30s, like every, you know, society perceives a man or expects certain expectations out you guys. And with this day and age in social media where everything's being online, to, you know, you can order anything online, you can find love online, or, you know, just, I remember CJ always saying too, like, you know, we're not supposed to see this many beautiful women in our lifetime, because we can easily just go on an app and, you know what I mean, if we can just, you know, see some fine shit over in Gary, Indiana. I don't know if Gary, Indiana got some fine ass women out there, but who knows? And my next question will probably be, you know, how has social media like influenced how men are supposed to act, dress, or feel?
If you broke, you ain't getting nothing. If you not walking around with Johnny Dang on your neck, you might as well go ahead and consider yourself a bum. That's just how social media, TikTok, and all that making it look. Women want you to come with the bag. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, and I feel like that's bogus. So it's cool.
I think generally speaking, I think men has not change. I think it's more women. Like more women is like when it comes to like it's like it don't
Like
take
we
much
get
for
confused with our roles type shit.
yeah, like no, like it don't take much for a woman to leave. Like back in the day, I feel like women was more built off loyalty and stuff like that. But now, like women is more built off like, nah, if that nigga ain't provide, that nigga ain't help you out, nigga ain't doing nothing for you, or if he ain't paying your bills, or he ain't, if he ain't supplying in the way, then leave him. You feel me?
They
And like,
rather leave than try to build.
yeah, I think women, rather leave than try to build. I think it's more women like that now. I think that's why the dating scene is so confusing because you got like different motives. Everybody got a different motive, like like you feel me. So that's why it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of mothers out here that's single, and divorce rate is so high because social media too. It like people be living in that reality as if that shit is for real. People really be struggling behind closed doors. Like they be trying to like portray an image, and like that ain't what it is. Like social media really be fooling people. 'Cause people really be hurting and sleeping lonely, and like people, that's ain't no cap, bro. Like
I seen bitches say Cheesecake Factory not good enough. That right there is
yeah, yeah,
blew me. Blew
like
me.
that, like that list. I remember that it was a list like last year, year ago, where like it was all these restaurants, and like you feel me, like it's not even about that though. You feel me? It should be about, like they say,
We spending
quality,
time together, you feel me? Like,
quality time, bro. Like it don't matter. Like we eating a sandwich at the damn park
Mm-hmm.
on a little picnic. We got a little blanket laying sitting on the grass. Like you feel me? It's about being with one another. You feel me? Like, but
So
that materialistic shit, and that's
the women
social
more
media.
materialistic rather than
Yeah,
men.
for sure, definitely.
So it definitely seems like from both you guys, like women plays a huge role in shaping how a man defines themselves. Having a strong partner can help a man, build to his goals and also show his strong suit. Not only for her, but if you have kids, you guys have kids together, or something like that. For them too, to kind of teach them like, well, this is what a man's supposed to do to take care of his family, take care of X, Y, and Z, and stuff like that, right? And now, like, a question pop up in my mind, and I definitely want to ask, like, do you guys feel like women nowadays, they hold too much power over in social media or in today's dating age, in terms of, I guess, they wanted to shame niggas, or shame a male, rather than, like, just like you said, CJ, build.
Yeah.
Um. So, okay, look. I'll give you an example, right? It's women out here that has a problem with they men having a problem with them going to a Chris Brown concert and paying $1,000 to take a picture of their liking. Can we focus
For
on that?
him holding their ass, he double cupping they shit. Like,
Men are insecure. This is just like number one. Let's just flip roles, right? And I want everybody to answer this question: is there any woman out there on earth that you would take a picture with for $1,000? Just ask that. Can we all agree on one woman? Anybody?
So like I'm paying a celebrity or somebody $1,000 to take a picture
Now
with them.
take a picture,
Nah,
and you can hold them from behind. You could carry him. Like, is it anybody?
nah,
Let's
nah.
I'm not leaving with no cheeks at 1,000 bogus. I ain't gonna lie.
so let me ask y'all another thing. Which one is worse? That or going to an Usher concert? He dangling cherries in your girl mouth. Which one is wrong?
Oh
That
man.
Which one's
generation.
worse? But I ain't gonna lie, at least Usher shit free.
That's a little bit more. That's a little bit more sexualized for me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I
But
I
he not
know.
really touching.
Yeah, he ain't really touching them. And I know from my pride and stuff like that, I really care about my pride and I care about my image. So me paying a woman $1,000 to take a picture with them make it seem like I'm a cluck, like I don't, get X,
Yeah,
Y,
us
Z.
men would be
Yeah,
thirsty, dirty. We'll be bogus,
yeah, you know
man.
what I mean. So I'm cool with my
Creeps almost. Like you kind of
yeah.
creep.
You know what I mean? Like I'm more cool with my girl going to a Usher concert. She doing that because at least I know she for the streets. You know what I mean? I can leave anytime X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? Like if you let Usher just get you act unnormal like that, and then you trying to come home to me.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause if y'all go at the end of the night, she not thinking about you.
And she off that Casamigos.
And that Rhino on me, she that pussy cat on bro, she popping shit.
That motherfucker scratching.
Mm.
But it's not like all jokes aside though. Like it's some bitch ass niggas out here too though. You feel me? Like it's not all women though. You feel me? We got sometimes men we fall short too. You feel me? It's not just I'm not just gonna point the finger at women. The reason why shit is complicated when it comes to relationship wise.
We started it for sure. I ain't gonna lie. We started it.
But I think the social media shit is like we all know the term like or the saying like if comparison is the thief of joy. And I think that's what it is when people get on social media and they are looking at other people's relationships, they try to bring it into their reality type shit. Oh, like if they got a Birkin bag or they out of town type shit, but your man might be, he might be fucked up right at
I
the
mean, then
moment,
they be comparing to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, what the fuck?
Like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Old money.
Now, for the next generation of young men coming out there, especially being African American males out there, what's something what are some things you guys want to leave behind to them to show them this is the kind of man like you want to be or you want to become?
Go ahead, Slam. You go first.
Say that one more time.
So I said, well, I'm kind of like rephrase it for you. So, what is something you would say to a young nigga, a young I'm mixing my words. What's something you would say to the younger generation out there, to let them know like these are the things you need to do or should do to become a man?
Focus on yourself first, man. Make sure you got all your business handled. And I mean, if you get to your first time on the field, bro, leave it all on the field. The ones that know. The ones that get it. You feel me? When you get your one time in the field, leave it all out in the field. You might be able to go up the hit again.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm talking to all the YNs, right? I ain't gonna lie. Listen,
keep that
the street is dead. It's at talent is at an all-time high. All these rappers get locked up. The streets is dead. When you trying to live like a street nigga, like it's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. So first, let's get that for the younger generation when it comes to men type shit. Like that street life shit, as you can see, it's not panning out. It's not panning out. And yeah, you get all the monies, all the jewelry, all the females. End of the day, it's gonna come crashing down. You're gonna have to then face 100 years, or you're gonna have to get back for your homie who just got killed, or you're gonna have to, you catch some Ricos, like you feel me, and talent, you feel me, and I think if you in the streets and you tell like this how the streets work, right? You in the street, you could do all this crime, all this thing, killing, apps or whatever, and you telling somebody that shit is disqualified. All that real shit you did, a sliding, that shit don't even matter no more. So it's like, don't even go that route. Find you a sport, a trade. Find you something to where it can last you and it can keep you out the system, man. I ain't gonna lie, like the streets is dead. Streets is dead. Like you feel me, like unless you want to die, go to jail. I mean, we always heard that about dying and go to jail, but I think you gotta tell them now because the there's pros and cons to everything. But the biggest thing out of the streets is becoming a rapper and being the face of your hood. And a rapper, right? But it's like even a rapper's is talent. Like the rappers is going down, bro. Honestly, hip hop rap is kind of like on a down, other than like the Kendrick and Drake shit. But that's not even no street shit. That's like some industry shit. I'm talking about like these drill rappers. That shit is nobody want to hear that shit no more. We don't want to hear about you dissing dead niggas. Like we don't want to hear that no more. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Niggas dissing dead niggas smoking niggas homies. Like that
Some of
shit.
be tough though.
He say some of that shit be tough. Yeah, some motherfucker in that.
You're sturdy with it. They tell me, hey.
That's all right.
Right.
So yeah,
you definitely do seem like they are looking to the wrong celebrities, and for me to answer the question, I will let them know like you got to handle your business. You know what I mean? You can't look at another man's success or what somebody else is doing on social media and say I want that. You can work towards that, but you got your own path and your own plan. Everybody is given the same opportunity, but everybody has a different path to get to that opportunity. And you really don't want to rush or play tick for tack like, oh, I wish I had that, or I wish I can do this and that. You know what I mean? So, just kind of like, piggyback what Lucky said, you know what I mean? You got to focus on yourself sometimes. You got to know when you can bring others into your space and also know when they need to get out your space because you need to handle business,
And like it also be like a lack of resources too. Like that's a lot. I feel like that's where a lot of people, a lot of kids get started in the wrong direction in life. It's due to lack of resources, and maybe they have a family problem, so they trying to get away from home. So they might not have the right role models in their life, so they look up to the guy that's coming through the block, and he got a nice car, whatever. So just having we got to find a ways to have more resources for these kids when it comes to summer activities type thing. That's why I say like sports, or even finding a trade, like like working out at a garage, helping fixing cars, stuff, anything, bro, to just build you up as a man. You feel me? Like,
tough. And now that I think about it, it's kind of going to my next question to segue into it, and I'm going to ask both you guys, this question, and answer. I'm giving you a disclaimer. Answer wisely. Just for your surroundings and stuff like that. So being, of course, in the, being out here, going out here, seeing beautiful women, this and that, blah, 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 left and right, going to the grocery store, from our younger days to, if you are still actively doing the same thing right now, can both you guys in 3 words describe a red flag? Or no, yeah. In three words, what are 3 things you kind of identify in a woman for, like, I guess for you to like let up? What are 3 things for you to identify in a woman to let you know, like, I don't need to be talking to her, or like I need to stay away from her?
Kids, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I see the kid in that cart, it's over with. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I don't got kids though, so it's like it's not like I got kids.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean that's a legit reason for some people. You know what I mean? It might not even be the kids. It might be the baby daddy or the baby, or or yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm gonna let you finish.
Hey, but that's it for sure. Let's see. Red flags. You said like in a grocery store, like it's hard to judge somebody.
Well, I mean, in the grocery store, meeting them somewhere at an event, like it doesn't matter. Like,
there's a time and a place to have your ass cheeks out.
So appearance for you, okay?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm moving out to me.
You can go to church wearing her booty do.
Not church. That's it.
You go to Disney World, you see 15, 28-year-old straight draws. You're not at the beach. You at Disneyland.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is you or is you not looking at it though?
That don't matter. That don't matter.
Okay, how about this? Is you looking at it twice?
Twice? I don't know. I don't know. If it's enough for me to, then I mean, back then, back when I was actively doing this, you feel me? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
now I chilled out. I'm calm nigga now. Back then, when I was doing that, you feel me? I always say it's vice versa too. Like if a woman look at me down there 3 times, I gotta shoot. I gotta slide. So if I feel like I need to look at you 3 times, we gotta hit this. You got to bust this Yui real quick. You got excuse me.
Yeah, appearance is something though. I mean, you just can't be walking around like naked and shit.
So what if
like,
that wig bogus as hell?
See,
Yeah, that happens, yes, but you feel me? You at a club, not even a club. You at like a grown folk party, y'all type of party. You feel me? Where niggas is sitting down drinking wine and shit, listening to R. Kelly and shit. And her shit, motherfucking.
You funny as hell talking about y'all type of party. Hell no, that's a your type of party. Seem like you're right.
It's like you ran.
No, but okay, that's two. And the third one, see, like the hair thing, like I don't really care about bonnets. You know, they be saying like they don't want women wearing bonnets outside.
Yeah,
but like bonnets, I look at it as a kosher thing, like a scarf. You know, so I don't really mind that.
What you mean a kosher thing?
Oh no, I got a red flag. Damn,
wait, what you mean a kosher thing?
I'm talking about bonnets, like wearing bonnets.
Yeah, like what you mean by kosher though?
Like it's a part of our culture when it comes to for black people, like black women type shit. So I don't mind it.
Oh, you said culture.
Oh yeah,
Culture.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. No, but I got the third red flag. This is easy. And it's not like pajamas, bro. Like, that's a red flag to me. I do not want to see no woman in aisle 3 with some love kitty pajamas.
I mean, what you mean? I mean, some of them be
I'm
looking.
bro,
They be looking thick-alicious.
Back then, when I was looking at shit, they be fine.
It just showed me that you. It's just like a dirty look to it. I just don't know. It's just me personally.
So, can a man wear pajamas?
No, not fucking public. No, I'm talking about in public at the crib. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm talking about in public. Why folks can't go to Walmart in his pajamas?
No, man, your ass dirty as hell. Put some pants on, bro. Some shorts. I don't. That shit look dirty, bro. That shit look dirty to me. You gotta come outside with the house shoes on. I'm talking about with the fluffs.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with them either, bro.
Nah. So some people flush.
If we think about the right fluffs, I might be thinking about something else.
I mean, some niggas flush be catching dirt, dirty as hell, brown as hell. You know what I mean? You know they've been wearing them bitches traveling over the Mexican border.
Yeah, like I personally want to say nothing to like if she got on pajamas, like I'm not saying nothing to her.
Even if the tuka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It normally be like that though. She in some pajamas though. I ain't even gonna lie, but it just shows me that you not sanitary. I ain't gonna lie. That's me. I can't do it for them. Especially
what about social media? What about they post everything on social media?
You got some people in love with the clout. Clout it up. You feel me?
Hey guys,
what else?
Give me 1 second. I gotta go open up my door.
That's cool. So you gotta go. They got an assy chair. No. They got a heat warmer. You got a heat warmer.
Let's just say that. See, this shit got a heat warmer.
They got 3 buttons in that motherfucker.
Hey, I'll wait till you turn his shit back on. Hey, your seat got a heat warmer?
No, my seat don't have a heat warmer. I don't know what the hell y'all was talking about when I was gone, but no, I don't have no heat warmer on my seat. But anyways, now that we're back, those are legitimate three, legitimate red flags. It's the kids part. That's a hit or miss for certain people. Yeah, I can understand that why now.
Okay, so you're not looking. You're not.
Foe is nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Foe, come on, bro.
All right,
Foe,
if it's 4 kids by the same person, does that
but you
change
won't
it?
know.
I mean, you can always ask.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's 2 kids, I'm not even looking at you.
So you gotta think about what you bringing into your what energy you bringing into yourself. Foe is crazy.
No, me, yeah, that's that Klay Thompson for. He blowing up 4 rings.
Yeah, man, they damn near 13, 8, 6, and 3.
All hard headed. All they ass hard headed. They ain't listen to you. You think they gonna listen to you? They call your ass by your first name.
All right. So a few more questions because we got like a few more minutes before we hit the timer. And one thing, in today's day and age, it's expected for the man to pay for anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's no such thing as 50-50. If as soon as you meet me, I need X, Y, and Z, or I need you to, go take me out on a date, and I need you to spend this much on it and stuff like that. And my first question I want to ask is it still, and do you feel like it's fair for that expectation to be put on a man, especially when you just met somebody you just barely know?
Well, bro, I seen a video. I think it was yesterday. This lady, for a first date, right? She sent the dude her location to come pick up or whatever. While she at the nail shop in the chair, talking about you gonna pay for my hair and my hands and feet, my mani pedi or whatever, and then we're gonna go out to get something to eat. He talking about, I thought I was picking you up from your house. That is insane. That is crazy work. That is how I call the police. I ain't gonna lie.
So like for the first date though, I mean, obviously as a man, you gonna have to pay for the.
You gotta pay first date.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, I gotta take you to Texas State, Brazil.
Probably even the second date, you can pay the second date too. But that third date now, she gonna have to at least pay for herself. You feel me? That's how I'm coming. Cause I feel
Are
like
you
as a man,
expecting anything after the first date if you pay?
like Kodak said. I got like Kodak said, I hope so. Hey, dog, but look. In reality, bro, you ain't niggas. You finding a good way to give it up on the first date type shit. Like, that's not how it go. Like second, third date, that's when she started to come over and stuff like that. You feel me? But yeah, like I don't believe in the 50-50 thing, but I do believe in like a 60-40,
Mm-hmm.
75-25, and that could be different times too. Like you feel me? I could be 25 and she could be 75. So like I do believe in that. I don't believe in like 50-50 though. That's unrealistic, bro. Like you feel me? It's not. It usually don't ever go like that. So yeah, but you gotta watch it out because females how your ass how your number say that's motherfucker a free meal. Your name supposed to be Chris. Your shit say free meal. Every time she getting some free shit. Put your ass right in the group chat. So
That should say DoorDash. And I guess and in your opinion, why do you feel a lot of people, or like I guess this debate of 50-50, like it's such a huge thing? Like where do you think in the shift of society like that changed? Because what did you say back then in like modern women, like their type of 50-50 was they was expected to make sure the household was taken care of.
clean, cook, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now women only know how to cook Alfredo and chicken and rice. Look,
So, I mean, me personally, I like to cook and clean, so that really ain't no big deal.
so the thing is with that is right. I think the 50-50 shit is the reason why it's more popular now because women is working now. Like women is like you gotta, and this, like in society, it's expensive as fuck to live, bro. So it's like that one income shit, you're not gonna really survive unless a nigga's bringing home some crazy bank.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stay-at-home mom shit that's starting to become like non-existent, especially in like the middle class type of lifestyle. Like when you rich, of course you could, yeah, you rich, so you don't gotta have your girl, working. But the middle class women is working now, so I think that's why the 50-50 thing get confused. But like I say, it's not about 50-50. It's just about equaling up to 100, bro. That's all it's about. Like I say, 30-70. Like it's ways where you could, like you guys could both contribute and it don't hurt. Don't hurt.
Yeah, it just really depends on like that communication and knowing your partner. You know what I mean? That y'all can work together as one, as a process. You know what I mean? So some people, and it's okay for some women out there to expect the man to take care of everything because maybe that's how they was raised and stuff like that. But you also got to know, not every man is gonna like know that or reciprocate that or can provide that lifestyle for you. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you gotta go 50-50, like if that's the best thing to keep the household happy, then I mean, why not go? Why not do what's best? You feel me? But if the man is capable and willing to pay the full thing, if the man capable and willing to do it, then I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You just can't expect a nigga that work at Buffalo Wild Wings to go get a 2-bedroom apartment and buy you a Birkin.
For sure. Like shit.
Crazy work.
Real crazy work. Real crazy work. And I feel like we hit on some good topics. Share some good experiences. And we came on up to a good podcast. A good episode. And as we near in the end of the timer and stuff like that. I'm gonna let both you guys. I'm gonna put 30 seconds. 30 seconds on a timer. And I'm gonna let both of you guys, go on a 30-second rant. It can be a positive rant. It can be a negative rant. It can be about anything that you came across. It can be something that you dislike already since 2025, or something you feel like should change, or whatever it is. 30 seconds. So who wants to go first?
Man. I'm trying to give me some guys.
All right.
Well, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me use the timer.
Yeah, that's fine. I can just get the backwood Russian cream, and then I'm gonna get 15 on pump.
Hey, Lucky, mute yourself real quick. I'll let you do it. There we go. All right, so CJ, I got 30 seconds right here on the clock. I don't know if you can see. So
first off, I appreciate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Hold on. So I'm about to mute myself, and then when I hit the green button, you can go. So in 3.
All right, perfect. So, hey man, I want to appreciate you for having me, man. But just want to say, man, keep God first. God is in control, man. Don't let this world, this strange world fool you, man. We always get distracted of what's our real purpose in life, man. So, I would say, just stay prayed up. And to everybody that's listening, I appreciate y'all hearing me out. You feel me? This was fun. Laughing with my former college teammates and my boys, man. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say, man. Go Cubs, go Bears, and go
the Bears.
The Bears.
Okay, that was smooth. I like that, man. I didn't think you was gonna take that route, man. But I definitely sound like something I can put on a poster. Wake up every day and look at it. All right. So
milk cards.
All right, Lucky, you ready? Ready for your 30 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. So CJ, go ahead and mute yourself, and then I'm about to put 30 seconds on the clock, and your 30 seconds starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, y'all. Man. It's Lucky Love coming to y'all to say, stay true to yourself. Watch your friends. Make sure you stay around the right amount of circle, the right circle of people. People that's gonna help you grow. People that's gonna help you learn stuff. People that's gonna keep you advancing as a man or woman. You know what I mean? Stay yourself. Stay true to yourself. Lock in. Handle your business. Fuck bitches get money. I heard that from Kane.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Well said. You know, that's only you can do in life, because life is so short. You don't know whenever it's going to end. So, you know, as we close out, you know, like I said before, this, you know, I really enjoyed this, and we enjoyed this, you know, especially having two of my homies on, man, you know what I mean, and having a good conversation. And you know, I didn't know you guys will be really good in front of the camera, especially showing off your true personality, you know, over the camera.
Man, even though Hitman lied, but it's cool.
What I love, you talking about the women's sports though?
You see, Kane, he just admitted it. Yes, he knew.
Hey man, he just well media trained. Yeah,
Come on, bro. I'm good, bro. I just he should be part of my first day.
But you know, this is for the great episode, and you know, one more time, go ahead and just shout out your your socials where everybody can follow you at.
Yeah, you're going to follow me on Twitter. Well, X, it's X now. FameisChris. That's FameisChris. You feel me? With a C. Follow me on Twitter, and for all my older users, I know Lucky gonna laugh at this, but Facebook, hit me up on Facebook too. Facebook be busting. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I can tell you, Facebook for the rack, bro. It's for the rack, bro. Add me on Facebook, man. You know, I appreciate it.
All right, bet. Shit, why we had to add me on Facebook too? Psych, I lied. Not on that goofy ass shit. You old ass nigga. On Instagram, I'm Lucky Love _ man. Follow Love Crew. Come join the family. Love my brothers, man.
BMCA for life. Hey, Lucky, man. Stay off Snapchat, man. That shit got an age limit now. No nigga greater than 25. You post on Snapchat every day. That's all I'm saying.
That's why I can't just admit your ass got Tinder.
Hell no, I don't got that no more.
I heard it. You
I don't got Tinder no more. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with the BLK out, but you know they start seeing the same people in that motherfucker. So I had to delete it.
Man, but you know, as we wrap up, man, you know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys, you know, commenting, supporting us, man. You know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you know, and if you want to join the podcast, go ahead and reach out to to the media team. You know, we make sure that we can talk some stuff. But me, Derek Day, and we are. I am, and this is
That's your problem. Ain't nobody playing but you.